I recently shot a music video for a client, and let me tell you something, it was a low budget video. However, just because something is low budget doesn't mean that it's gonna look cheap, ghetto with some bad editing. You'll be surprised. Like, I've seen some videos on YouTube here and there that was low budget, but it actually looks clean, professional, cinematic with all the good stuff, right? And that's something that I tried to do for this project. So this client reached out to me about, I think, 5 months ago because he wanted to shoot a music video for his new single. This artist is dope. He's African, he's from Burkina Faso, and he recently moved to the US. He pretty much lives here. He told me how much he could afford to pay for the video, and I told him straight up that it was low. It was actually pretty low. And the reason why I told him that is because I already knew what type of gears I was gonna use for this project. And mind you, I was the videographer, I was the editor, I was also in charge of the lighting in the studio. I had to show him exactly what type of gears I was gonna use. I have the Sony A7Iii and the Sony FX3. I don't know if you know about cameras, but the FX3 is a pretty dope camera. It's actually one of the best out there. You can shoot 4K at 30, 4K at 60, and 4K at 120 frames per second. It has a 15 stops dynamic range, a 10-bit codec internal recording, and a dual native ISO. If you want to learn more about the FX3 and what it's capable of, just go on YouTube. There are so many content about this camera. Quick message before I forget. I will create a part 2 of this video, and I will show you exactly what type of gears that I've used. And I will also show you where I placed my lights to create the different looks that you saw. And at the end of this YouTube video here, I will play the teaser of the music video that I've shot. Alright? And on top of that, I wanted to show him the type of videos I could get out of this camera. So 2 months later, he came back. He was able to book a location. We actually shot the video in one location. He booked the studio for 6 hours, and there was also a female model that came on set. Usually what I do when there is a female on set, I want to make sure she's comfortable while we're filming. So I called a good friend of mine, her name is Woki. She usually helps me with my behind the scene, but I wanted her to help me get the model comfortable because there was already 2 guys on set, me the videographer and the artist. Thank you so much, Woki, for helping me. I appreciate it. So we finished shooting the video after 6 hours and all that. It was amazing. It was a little bit challenging, but we did the best we could. The video is ready to go, and I think he's gonna release it on, I think on April 12th, if I'm not mistaken. And I show him the video, he loves it, like he can't wait to release it. And I'm also proud of the work that I did. Like, this camera is amazing. Like, if you want to buy this camera, well, you can buy it. If you have the money, go get it. It's not a cheap camera. I think it's about like $3,800 or $4,000, depending on where you buy it from. But if you don't have the money and you still want to buy this camera, I would suggest you to take your time. Let me know in the comments what type of camera you're using for your videos, or what type of camera you would like to use or buy in the future. And let me know what you like about the little previews that I put. And, you know, drop me a comment, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification button for the next video. Be safe out there. God bless.
C'est à toi que je suis enchaîné, yeah. Et je n'ai même plus les clés. Faut que tu saches qu'on est scellé, scellé. Tu n'as rien à craindre. Notre avenir il est scellé, scellé. Mon cœur tu l'as dans ta main. Alléluia.